We just got a crazy new leak from the set of Avengers Doomsday, this time giving us our first looks at every single character in the movie and the costume they're going to be wearing. Let's get into all of these. So if you missed it, just a few days ago, Avengers Doomsday officially wrapped filming, and they still have to do a bunch of reshoots and stuff. But now that the film is done with its main filming, a bunch of the crew members from the film have been posting all the different goodies they've been getting, like these different shirts and hats. Now today, a different crew member here, you can see that works on the hair and makeup for the movie, posted this tote bag they have with every single character design from the movie, and they said in the caption, "I can finally post this." Well, we'll see what Kevin Feige says about this. So looking at this designs, one of the biggest confirmations this gives us is that Cyclops in the movie will be wearing his classic blue and yellow X-Men suit for the very first time in a live action movie. I can't believe it's taken this long to get it, but I'm happy it's coming. It's really just so much better than those original leather suits that they were wearing in the Fox X-Men movies. This also seemingly confirms the leaked Doctor Doom suit we saw from like a week ago, because this looks very similar, and I'm very happy with how the suit looks in this. Honestly, it's incredible. The only difference is that it looks a little bit more greener on the bag, but obviously the bags are a little bit more cartoonish design, so it's probably going to be that darker green in the actual movie itself. Either way though, I love this look. Right above my head here, you can see Nightcrawler in his new like black outfit he's going to be wearing. To the right of him, you can see Sentry wearing the same yellow suit, but in the bottom right is interesting because we get a look at aged up Franklin Richards. Obviously, we know he's going to be a big part of the movie, maybe his character not so much, but he's going to have a huge impact on the story and likely Doctor Doom's plan and the Fantastic Four's plan. He's going to be crucial, so this is a huge confirmation here of what he's going to look like. More look at some of the X-Men members. To my right immediately here, you can see Mystique. She will be wearing clothes in this movie as opposed to the Fox X-Men films. Then you can see Gambit kind of wearing his same outfit that we always know him for, and the one that he was wearing in Deadpool and Wolverine. And then Professor X in a slightly different look, but it's kind of just a new jacket. One I'm personally very glad to see is we got our first look at Thor in this movie, and it looks very close to his Infinity War look. He's kind of wearing that like black armor chest plate. He's got the shorter hair. Now all we need is for a moment in Avengers Doomsday that's at least like half as cool as Thor's initial entry in Wakanda in Infinity War, and we're going to be in for absolute peak. I really hope he is a huge part of this movie though and has a lot of screen time. Out of the remaining Avengers we have, he's the character really I'm most interested to see. And you can see Loki looking exactly like he did at the end of Loki season 2, Shang-Chi looking similar, Black Panther Shuri wearing kind of the same suit. Also see Reed Richards up here in the top right, kind of has that lab coat on over him. He's going to be absolutely cooking trying to solve all the problems in this movie. Now one big detail to pay attention to here is the fact that while this probably wasn't meant to be like publicly shared and posted, it seemed like Marvel was smart enough to know it is a possibility with the cast and crew sharing this, because if you pay attention, all of these characters on here are ones that were in the official casting announcement. And we don't know for sure if we're going to get a second casting announcement live stream with a bunch more names or stuff, but we do know for sure that there's likely going to be more characters in this movie than the ones that were announced. People like Captain Marvel for sure I feel like is going to be in the movie. Probably Spider-Man might be announced, and just countless other smaller characters. So this does seem very strategic by them and being like, okay, you can get your look at all the characters in the movie, but only the ones we've announced. Who knows? Maybe the other side has all the other members or something. We got some wild new Batman and Spider-Man news yesterday. If you want to hear all about that, click the video above my head, and thank you so much for watching.